Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today's program is called Casting Confirmation. This is a new video series I'll be doing when some information is confirmed about a comic book movie or TV show. I'll give you my take on it. Today I have two things to talk about: Batman and Cloak and Dagger. It's been a real eventful week, so let's go ahead and get into it. There will be a solo Batman film in the future starring Ben Affleck. It has not been scheduled yet, but most likely summer 2018. Not only was Ben Affleck supposed to star in it, he was also scheduled to direct it. Ben won a Golden Globe for directing with Argo, so he's a very capable director. But it's just been confirmed that he is not, I repeat, not directing the Batman solo movie. There were rumors that he was dropping out of Batman altogether, but hold up. That's not true. He's just not directing. So people are curious to why he dropped out of the director's chair. Personally, I think it's a good idea so he can concentrate on just being the best Batman he can be. If you are a director, it's like being on a football team where you're the starting quarterback and the head coach. It's kind of hard to do both. Plus, there's a lot of blame and a lot of pressure going around Warner Brothers due to Batman vs. Superman underperforming. Let's look at some numbers. Batman vs. Superman had made $873 million at the box office. Compare that to Minions, which made $1.1 billion. No disrespect to the Minions, it was funny, but there's no way it's supposed to make more money than Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman all in the same movie. Superman's been universally popular since his debut in 1938, and Batman's been around since 1939, even more popular. These characters have been around for almost 80 years. The Minions were introduced in 2010, so they were only around 5 years at the time they had their solo movie. So somebody's got to take the blame for that, and right now it looks like Zack Snyder is the guy that's getting the most ire, which he should be. So think about it. If Batman fails to deliver at the box office and Ben Affleck is starring and directing, he gets all of the blame. If he's only starring and it fails, then whoever's directing may get the blame, and it's not going to be all on Ben Affleck. Another theory is that since Jeff Johns has been promoted as the new head of DC Films, the DC version of Kevin Feige, so to speak, he may have wrestled control away from Ben Affleck and asserted his authority as a new boss, and maybe he didn't think it was a good idea for Affleck to both direct and star. So here's what we know about the Batman solo movie that is true. Ben Affleck will star in it. Ben Affleck will not direct it. The villain is going to be Deathstroke, which is played by Joe Manganiello. I can't say his name right for nothing. And this guy is cut. He is ready for this role. This is fantastic casting. The Deathstroke character first appeared in Teen Titans #2 back in 1980, so you might want to pick one of these up. Be sure to go to the comments to tell me why you think that Ben Affleck dropped out of the director's chair on the Batman movie. There's also new casting news from Marvel. They have cast the leads for the new TV project Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to bet 90% of you guys don't have any idea who they are. So let's get into that. The male character is Cloak, aka Tyrone Johnson. And the female character is Dagger, aka Tandy Bowen. They're both teenage runaways that meet each other and form a relationship. They get invited to a shelter that is promising a safe haven for teenage runaways, but it's secretly doing tests on a synthetic drug on them. Most of the participants die, but this is comics, of course, so Tandy and Tyrone both develop superpowers. Cloak has the power to control darkness and teleportation. Dagger can control light, and she can manipulate those into lethal light daggers, hence the name. This is going to be a TV show on Freeform, formerly known as ABC Family. Cloak and Dagger use their powers as vigilantes who are not afraid to kill, but since this is on Freeform, they're probably going to tone that down. I mean, way down. It's not going to be as violent as the Netflix series by Marvel. Cloak is going to be played by Aubrey Joseph, who's a virtual unknown. He had a small role in the movie Run All Night. Dagger is going to be played by Olivia Holt, who's best known for being on the show Kicking It on Disney XD. Let's look at these two beside each other, then go back to that first image. Yeah, I think that's pretty good casting. Marvel always gets these things right. There's no definitive street date of when this is going to air, but probably around spring of 2018. All you need to know is that Cloak and Dagger made their first appearance in the comics in Spectacular Spider-Man #64 from 1982. This is one you need to find now before prices go up, so you can make some good money flipping. I admit I'm surprised though. These characters are very D-list. I thought the Runaways would make it to TV before this did, but Marvel always seems to have a plan, so we'll see how it goes. Now it's your turn to speak out. Why do you think that Ben Affleck is no longer the director on the Batman solo movie? And are you excited for Cloak and Dagger, or could you care less? Does it sound like something you would watch when it makes its debut? Well, that's about it for today. Be sure to follow my blog at comicpower.net. On social media, follow me at facebook.com/comicpower.net and comicpower-universe.tumblr.com. And don't forget twitter.com/comicpowersub. I also sell comics on eBay at this link. Thank you for watching Casting Confirmation from Comic Power. This is Comic Killer 72 signing out and saying bye-bye. Hold up, bring that beat back and make it louder. And don't forget to share this video, click on subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and tell everyone you know about this channel to help it grow. Thank you for your support.